questions and comments. The honourable member for Courtenay-Alberni.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the honourable member from across the way for speaking with great passion about the importance of the forestry industry in British Columbia. As a fellow British Columbian, we both know how important forestry is to British Columbians, and we also both understand that this agreement, by not being signed, has created enormous pressure on producers, on the employers, on the employees and their families in forest communities like mine in Port Alberni, in the Alberni Valley, in Vancouver Island. I want to make sure that the member understands the sense of urgency to get this deal done, that the producers are under so much pressure to ensure that we have a good agreement, and that there's also going to be no tax retroactivity imposed on the producer. So I want to make sure that we hear from the honourable member to talk about the tax retroactivity to ensure there's not going to be any, and that they're going to stand up for producers, and that they're going to have some certainty as they go through this difficult period of volatility, of uncertainty. So if the member could actually speak to that, that would be greatly appreciated by the people on Vancouver Island, and certainly all of those in the forest sector on Vancouver Island.
The honourable member for Surrey Newton.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to thank my honourable colleague from British Columbia, from Courtenay-Alberni, and his concern about the jobs in his particular region and across British Columbia, and particularly the free trade. When we are negotiating this free trade with U.S., Mr. Speaker, more than 50% of the softwood lumber trade is with the U.S. And we, as I mentioned earlier, we want to have a deal that is good for British Columbians, that's good for Canada, and it's not just a deal. And I can assure you, Mr. Speaker, that our Prime Minister and our Minister of International Trade and Parliamentary Secretary to her and their team is fully committed to face any challenges in future that might arise out of this. Thank you.